sweet, sweet shots of the pit road. We're getting ready to go green for our next session. Let me go ahead and make that a little bit smaller, still readable. And here we go. Let's do this. We have karts back out on track. Led by David Hall, everyone following closely behind. It looks like only a few drivers have left the pits. We will see if they're just maintaining a gap for qualifying. However, this might be one of those sessions that is set from last race's order, as the track is under caution, and it looks like that they will be lined up at the grid. Yes, they will. Okay. Our drivers getting lined up for the next race. Right away, we are skipping qualifying as our drivers are just starting in their predetermined slots. Excuse me. Yeah, I mentioned the cough medicine. My throat is a little bit sketchy right now, but still in good spirits. So this does not look like our full grid of all of our drivers. It looks like that this will be our first final of the evening. Our next final will feature our top point scores from this evening alone. However, for now, we will see how this race unfolds. This is the last chance for these drivers. Last chance to make up some points lost, as it looks like that we are doing a rolling start at least to the grid. Dylan starting on one side, or excuse me, David starting on one side. As this race is featuring Matthias, James, Gabriel, Liam, Colin, Sam, Nick, David, Phoenix, Christopher, and Brody. That is your grid for the first final of this week's Super League. We are green, we are go, we are racing. Down into turn one, everything looks all right. Let me go ahead and boot up this other camera. Here we go. Don't worry, nothing's happening yet. Nice and small. There we go. All right, here we go. Down into turn five, everything looking good. Coming around turn six, our leader has maintained a bit of a gap as everyone behind going side by side. Coming into turn seven now. Who is that in the lead? I'm not sure. We will find out on timing in just a moment as Brody makes up the last bit, as that is some close action there into the kinks of turns 8 and 9 as our leader with a nice gap out in front. And that is a hefty pack racing in that midfield. So again, everyone's going to be really fighting hard. In these first couple of heats, you may have seen a couple of like half moves, not really trying to give up too much space, as that is a insane camera angle through the chicanes of turns 11 and 12. Fantastic work. For our first final. So anyways, as I was saying, with this being the final, these guys are going to be really, really, really pushing this race. This is the last chance to try and make up some points. I would be very surprised if we're not going to see a couple of spins in this event, because I believe the top finishers from this race will be able to move on to the final, which will be the race after this one. Our leader with a nice gap, second and third, fighting for those top spots. As we already have a couple of big gaps and someone coming into the pits, their race is over, their day is over. And this pack is tail-ended by Sam Jobins. So, let's check timing. Our leader, Mateus, out in front, Liam in second place, Gabriel in third, Nick in fourth, Colin in fifth. As they roar through turns 11 and 12, that chicane home to quite a many things here at OKC. Gets you up to the all-important turn 13, heading on our second longest straight of the track. Yeah, we have Matthias, we have Liam, we have Gabriel, Nick, Colin, James, Christopher, David, Brody, Phoenix, and Sam. That is our top 11 and our 11 competitors of this final. As our leader just set a 12.5, actually running slightly slower than the drivers behind. So we will see if that is just a momentary lapse of pace or if we could have a fight for the lead on our hands. So again, those drivers in that mid and lower pack could have ran a little bit too close to each other, just trying to make up as much time as they possibly can. Just to get a little bit of a better view. That gap has indeed closed down between Matthias and Liam. That is the fight for the lead right there on camera. That is our first place driver and the rest of the current podium sitters all close together. Now, let me see if I can actually prop this camera up here. I believe I just did. Hold on for me right there, little guy. Thank you. And I will just sit right down and commentate from here. We have some sweet camera setups now. Took us a little bit to get here. However, we have a fantastic fight for the lead again. And again, this long track configuration can lend itself to such great racing. As our drivers again come roaring past both of our camera setups here at turn 7. Let me see if I can actually make this slightly better. I'm going to prop this. Yep. There we go. That's nice and not taking up too much space. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So it looks like that we're only about halfway into this race. We'll see how this continues to develop. As again, the pace from second place is stronger than our leader. We just set a 12.7. In second place, Liam just set a 12.3. And third place setting a 12.2. Again, we will see if Matthias can keep his cool and win our first final of this evening, or what will happen. Pace is strong all the way down the field. Very close running there in turn 5. Great camera views there. And we're going to see these guys come roaring here in turn 7. That gap now between first and second place is now less than a second. Again, that's slightly better pace from Matthias. If you want to ask me, I think that there's not going to be enough time left, and Matthias is looking like he could very easily win this race. However, we will see what happens as everyone behind is so close together. We've seen in some of the other races that it's been a very clear-cut winner. However, that is our leader right there, and that is the gap for the win. Let alone the gap for the win. The gap from first place all the way down to like 8th place. That is amazingly close. Only just like 2 seconds separating 3/4 of the field. Absolutely incredible stuff from these drivers. And again, even though some of these guys might not make it to our final, they're all fantastic drivers. I cannot stress that enough. These are top-notch guys competing out here for years and years of leagues, Orlando Cups, endurance races, all of that. And that is the fight for the lead. Down to no gap at all. Matthias' lead has vanished. As now we have a proper fight for the lead with just a couple of moments left in this race. Matthias' lead is all the way down from nearly a second down to nothing, as all the drivers from first place to around 5th place are all in that one group. We will see them come blasting past Cam here, coming into turn 13. As that gap just organizedly too far for a move from second place. However, it looks like that there might be a move done down into turn 1. Not sure if we have a camera view of it, but I will give as best commentary as I can. As second place is looking for the change of leads, and it looks like that was a move for the lead done into turn 1. We will see who is truly ahead. as they come around here in turn 5 and turn 7. Yes, that is indeed a change of leaders. We have a new leader. Mateus has lost the lead, now down in second place, as Gabriel has just taken the lead. We'll see our new leader coming right past us right now. That is the gap now for the lead. And now fighting for third place. All those drivers still incredibly close. As Mateus, despite losing the lead, still at no threat of losing a position further, could try and make a response to our new leader being Gabriel. We will see what happens and what unfolds with just a couple of minutes left in this first final. A fantastic race, and I'm so glad that we were able to get this working for this event here. As these guys come blasting past us, that fight for the lead has extended a little bit, and now there are similar gaps between first and second, and now second to third. We will see if Mateus continues to lose pace, maybe too much heat in the tires, maybe something like that. I don't know. However, still a fantastic effort to even get in front to begin with. This is an incredibly close field. We'll see if Gabriel can extend his lead. It looks like Gabe is extending that lead. From second place, he is taking the lead, and he is doing his best to run with it. As our current podium sitters have broken away from fourth and fifth place, it looked for a moment that we could have a 5-car fight for the win. However, Gabe keeping his cool and is now calmly in control of this race, as the whole top 5 are just too far to really make moves on one another, as the rest of the mid-pack still incredibly close, and our last 2 drivers making up the last bit of our first final. Still a great effort by them. Things may have just not gone their way at the start, and it can be very, very difficult to make up time lost, especially at the start, as these guys are going to come flying right past us again into our chicane. Gabe still in the lead. Mateus still right behind. However, that fight for the lead, again, getting further and further away from Mateus' hands. As I can see a marshal coming out, flag in hand. This could be the end of the race. I'm not sure what flag he's holding. And that is the white flag, I believe. That is the white flag. So we have one more lap of running. Long as everything stays how it is, Gabe will win this race after starting relatively far down the order, taking the win from Mateus, who is now fighting to stay in second place from the driver in third. And that driver in third place, is Christopher. So that is a fight to keep an eye on. However, still just a little bit too far away from one another to really make a battle happen, as we are now wrapping up our first final of this evening's Super League. And yes, that looks to be how things will finish, with Gabe out in front with a fantastic performance, rounding out the last turn, turn 13. Wow! Excuse me! Down in turn 10, Mateus has lost second place, and Christopher grabbed it on the last lap. We will see if timing confirms that. However, the eye test is telling me that Mateus has now dropped down to third place. We will see if that is confirmed. The checkered flag is waving. This final is over, and Gabriel, for sure, is your winner of Super League's Final 1 for this evening. As Cam now running back to the pits. And yes, Christopher did indeed get second place, so your finishing order was Gabe, Christopher, and then Mateus, closing out your podium. I'm going to go back on mute for a moment, grab some water, and Cam will give you your pit lane experience, I suppose.
It's the winner, yeah? Oh, yeah.
And wow, that is super cool to see Gabe going all the way around the track with the checkered flag after a fantastic performance. We're going to see him coming back into the pits, waving that checkered flag in pure victory. As he is your final one winner. Again, fantastic job by Gabe. Fantastic job to all of our drivers. Mateus, great fight for the lead. Christopher, great job to get on that podium. Great, great, great job to everyone in that race. That was a fantastic race. I was a little bit worried that we were going to see a little bit more incidents, we'll say, but that was a very clean race for the most part. And a really fantastic job for everyone. As we see Gabe coming into the pits in victory. Gave the camera a little wave. All right, looks like Cam's going to be able to grab a chat real quick with our winner. What a fantastic, fantastic race. I'm going to go back on mute as to not mess up the sound.
Great job, man. Great job. Thank you, man. All right, everyone, I hope you're enjoying the live stream so far. This is Orlando Kart Center, covered by Panthera Collective, featuring Stuart. Stuart is a part of the Panther Collective crew. I can't speak today, I apologize. I've been running all over this track for you guys, okay? I hope you enjoy these camera angles, because I'm out of breath. We're putting in work over here. We're trying to get the best coverage we can for you guys, so I hope you're enjoying. Right now, we are gonna go check on Stuart and see what the deal is up here.
Dude, that was sweet.
You like it?
Yeah, that was fantastic. Holy smokes, the connection's completely fine now.
Awesome.
Whatever issue was being caused, I'm pretty sure that it was from like the output sourcing or something.
Okay.
It's completely fine. Everything. Check it out.
Oh shit.
I got you. No, you're yeah, as you can see, it's a little bit scuffed. But this is a nice, stable, just wide shot of everything. Looks like that they might be getting back out ready to go.
They've got it on the TVs down there. I didn't
Really?
Yeah, I didn't realize until I walked by. I looked and I was like, "Why is the TV so shaky?" Oh, it's because it's my footage running across the track to try to catch the flag.
Fantastic. If you I don't know how it would look, but you need to figure out the zoom.
Yeah.
Because while it looked fantastic, I mean, with you just up there, you just
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know how much longer. I don't know how many more events we have. I think we have at least one more final, right?
I would think so.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna run to my car real quick.
Okay. Do you want to take this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be back
I got it.
in a second.
Okay, you're on Stuart Watch now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to mute my and then unmute my nice mic. Okay, so I don't know how much longer we have until the next race. I guess we will see. I still see a couple of people walking around on there. It looks like that we have a bit of time. You know, we could try and go grab a word with someone. You know, it could be kind of cool. I'm going to do it. Why not? I'm free. Okay. All right, let's go. Yes, this is Orlando Kart Center. I'm assuming most of the people watching this have been here before. Really, really fantastic place to be. Well, let's go see what we can do. Sweet. Here we are. Dude, nice work. That was awesome. That was great job. Well, actually, wait. So, are you going to be in this race? In the next race? That's how it is. Okay. Yeah. So, since you won this past final, now you're going to be in the next one.
Yeah. So it's the
Nice
top
work.
2, I think, from the B final.
Nice job. Okay. Wow. So, are we getting started? We're getting started kind of soon, right?
Yeah. I think we're pulling numbers now to go.
Oh wow. Okay. Great luck. Great luck. Yeah. Oh wow, that looks a little bit familiar. How cool is that? Okay, so here's everything. Got a little boots on the ground. There's everyone hard at work to make this happen. Let's see what we can do. Hi guys. Oh. Oh man, and here's everyone. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. You got this. Good luck. Good luck.
Reminder: fireworks by the Orlando Kart Center sign.
Sweet. Thank you. Hey yo. Hey yo. You got this. Okay. You got this. Boom. 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 Good job. Good luck.
Thank you.
Got to get the pre-race stops in. You know, they help with the performance from what I've heard. Let's go ahead and get back up to our little spot. Oh, here's Cam.
See you, man. Thanks.
See you, man. Yeah, of course. Get home safe, okay? Boom. See you, bro.
Is that it?
Yeah. No. Excuse me. This is our final.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna give this back to you. We're gonna have pretty good fireworks.
Okay.
At the OKC side.
So where do you want me?
Wherever you really want to go, they're gonna start.
I'm gonna go on that corner again, like where I was sitting, because I can pan over to it. I know where to go.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Hi, everyone. All right, sweet. This is everyone for our final. This is the final race of this evening's Super League. We have, as far as points go tonight, our top drivers in our Premier Sim Racing League. Or, excuse me, not Sim Racing. Our rental kart series here at Orlando Kart Center. Everyone looks to be lining up. This is set to be a fantastic race. Those drivers, a lot of them that had issues earlier on tonight, have made their way back for a shot here at this A final, whatever you would like to call it, our top final. This is it. This is the time. You'll see how this unfolds.
Dylan is having his brake sticking inside of his cart. He's saying he is okay to continue, but we are going to keep an eye on that.
Very interesting bit of coverage there from Cam. It looks like Dylan, one of our race winners from tonight, could be having an issue with his brakes. As Cam said, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Of course, hopefully everything is okay. But we will see. As it will be another rolling start here for the final race tonight at OKC. There's timing back again. It looks like that we're going to need that. I'm assuming that this race is going to be the same length of the last
they're going
race.
to be swapping out Dylan Dana's cart for a new one just to be safe on his brake failure.
Okay, that's some That's some good coverage there by Cam. He is indeed getting his kart swapped out. Dylan Donna, our race winner from earlier, is swapping karts ahead of the final. Looks like they're going to get him taken care of. Good thing to find that issue before the race starts, of course. It looks like we might have another couple of moments until this race starts with them swapping Dylan's kart out.
You said your brakes were sticking?
Yeah, when I was decelerating, I felt the car going doon, 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 and it was really weird.
Okay. Are they bringing you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Special delivery.
I hope it's a good one.
Indeed, a special delivery, a kart delivery for Dylan Donna, who will be starting this race pretty high up.
Give her hell, man.
Thank you.
Great work by the staff to get that done in a nice and timely fashion. Track is still under yellows, of course. However, it will be green very soon as Dylan gets himself turned around. We'll be underway shortly. Indeed, nice. Here we go. Drivers have started their formation half lap ahead of our final of Super League tonight at Orlando Kart Center. Again, these are our pro karts. They are the fast ones. They have the same chassis and tires of our normal rental karts. However, their power output is way higher. All that energy right here tonight at OKC as we are lined up and ready to go. And the fireworks have kicked off. And the race is underway tonight here at Super League. Here we go, down in turn one. Everything looks okay for our title protagonists. So many of which are in this race. Such an important race tonight. Of course, the most important race tonight, but such an important race for the championship as a pass for the lead, which is done on the inside of turn 5. You'll see them roar past at the exit of 6 as the fireworks continue to go. Our drivers roar past. Who is in the lead? We will see in just a moment as Brian and Dylan make up the second and third spots of the podium. Jarrett just behind.
Who is dust on that one?
Who is in the lead? We will see as timing updates as they pass the start-finish line. Down at turn 10, such a fantastic overtaking spot. That extremely long straightaway headed into that tight hairpin. Now headed all the way back down into turns 11 and 12, then into turn 13. As drivers bouncing over the curbs, Jarrett now makes his way up into third place. Sparks were flying. However, everyone is filed right back into single file line. Everything is on the line in this final race this evening. As it looks like we already have 2 groups beginning to form. Here we go. Again, I've mentioned it every single race. These groups are so crucial to how this entire race will flow for the next 10, 20 minutes. As we keep turning laps, someone almost lost it into 5. So many moves happening all over the place. However, they are losing time at the back of the field to our leaders out in front. Who is leading? That is Brian, who is taking the lead with Jarrett in third. Where has Dylan gone? Dylan all the way from second place, nearly to the back of the pack. That is big as Dylan, one of our title protagonists, winning a race earlier this evening, all the way down, nearly in last place. Still plenty of time left in this race. We will see if he can make up any of that time as timing has just come in. Our leader, Brian, behind Dylan. However, we'll see if that updates relatively soon. Is exiting turn 13 now. Brian with a slightly commanding lead. Jarrett in second place now, making up another position. Brian, of course, winning that race earlier this evening in dominant fashion after taking the lead from pole position. Never looked back, never lost the lead once. Can he repeat that? However, with Jarrett Voorhees just behind. Looks like Jarrett has separated himself from the driver in third place. As it looks like both Brian and Jarrett, third, fourth, and fifth, have all started to separate themselves away. However, Dylan making no time wasted, making up those last few positions after dropping so far back after fighting for the lead until around lap 2. Let's check time again. Let's see how everything is going. It looks like Brian, of course, in the lead. Jarrett in second. Roberto in third. Tayson in fourth. Mateus in fifth. Make this slightly smaller. There we go. As in turn 13, no one close enough to make any move. However, we have plenty of race left. Everyone's just finding their footing. All right. Wait a second. Something just happened to our leader. I don't know what just happened. Something just happened. It looks like he lost drive. It looks like he has lost drive. Our leader, Brian. Oh my gosh. He was leading the race. Something has happened to his kart as Jarrett is now in the lead. Jarrett inherits the lead from a dying kart of Brian, who has now stalled at the exit of turn 6. That was our leader who won a race earlier this evening, fighting for the championship, is now on foot rather than on wheel. What a absolute disaster here for Brian. That is absolutely unbelievable. We haven't had a kart failure essentially all evening from what I've been able to tell. And it happens to our leader and our, I believe, championship leader. However, another one of our protagonists, Jarrett Voorhees, now takes the lead and is doing his best to run away with it. Of course, him and Brian were forming their own leaders group out at the front of the field. And now, with Brian out of the picture, Jarrett is now running pretty lonesome in the lead.
Jarrett is currently P1.
As all the rest of the podium, down to fourth place off the podium, are fighting for third and second. Will they continue to fight? Or will they try to work together to catch up to Jarrett? We will see as this race unfolds. As now Dylan also making up some serious time to the leaders. Of course, was fighting for the lead with Brian. However, both of the races seem to have taken a turn.
Dad, if you ever wanted to know what Group B rally felt like as a spectator, I hope I'm doing a good job.
As it looks like Cam's getting some pretty good action shots with some dust being kicked up. Doing a fantastic job to get all these wonderful, wonderful camera views. As Jarrett looks to be losing time to second place. We could have another fight for the win as we have a spin in turn 13. Who has just spun? We got that on camera. We have a spinner, hands in the air in disgust, was fighting for around 9th, 10th place, lost everything there. Just getting his kart clipped at the exit, or excuse me, mid-corner of turn 13. As Brian is now in the pits, going to have a chat with Dan after losing the lead from a DNF, mechanical DNF, as far as we can tell. As a pass for the lead, around the outside of turn 7, not able to make it happen. Jarrett on the defensive, not able to have the pace, but will he have the racecraft to hang on to this lead? We will see. As we're now probably around halfway into this race, Jarrett not with the fastest kart, as it looks like the driver in second place is going for a move for the win in turn 10, and it looks to be a done deal as the lead has changed yet again in this final from Jarrett to Tayson. Tayson now takes the lead as they are all so close to the top 4 drivers in turn 13. Jarrett trying to fight a way past, not able to get the power down effectively, and losing the lead to Tayson. We will see there are a couple of good overtaking spots. Of course, turn 1, turn 5, just to name a couple. We will see if that lead changes anymore, as that will be an incredibly fun battle to watch for the rest of this race. Top 4 drivers. After our runaway driver, Brian, has to come into the pits, the fight for the lead is on. All these drivers so similar on pace. Of course, Jarrett possibly being a little bit slower off after losing the lead. However, it's still incredibly close, as Tayson now forming a slight lead from Jarrett. And Jarrett, too, then, our drivers in 3rd and 4th, as Dylan, again, has made up more time. Now just beginning to sniff the back of that leader pack. We will see if Dylan has enough time to make it back up to them in full force. It would help Dylan as these drivers continue to fight in the top 4. Maybe Dylan can make it all the way back up. Running in 5th right now, not a bad spot to be, but I know he wants more. As Tayson doing his best to keep it calm and smooth, not wanting to lose too much time fighting to Jarrett. Of course, for the drivers in 3rd and 4th, however, they should all be worried about Dylan, who is looking like he is on a rampage after dropping so far off the leaders, making all of that time up, possibly to get back into that fight for the lead. Now, of course, the driver in 2nd, Jarrett, not really attacking 1st place. However, they're not too far away, as there's not too much fighting happening between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, so they're not losing that much time to Tayson out in front. Of course, Tayson's gaining a little bit in each corner, but it's nothing too drastic as going for moves that just aren't going to work out. As Tayson still a leader, Jarrett in 2nd, and Dylan in 5th place, however, gaining time. As we have Tayson, Jarrett, Roberto, and Mateus all making up our top 5. Looks like as far as timing goes, let's see what everyone's best time is. Tayson currently has the best time of the race with an 11, nearly an 11 dead 2nd lap time. That is a fantastic lap time. With the lead just separated by around half a second. And Dylan just now around 2.5 seconds behind the leader, with pace still strong enough to be fighting for those podium positions.
No, that's not smart.
Now coming out of the exit of turn 5, you'll see them on your feet in just a moment. Tayson now extending that lead. Dylan not really able to make up too much time. However, it looks like 2nd and 3rd, Jarrett and Roberto, I believe, will be beginning to battle, with Dylan still trying his best to close that gap. Them fighting for 2nd place will open the door for Dylan to catch up more and more, because 3rd place will naturally get held up. However, it will give Tayson the chance to leave these guys behind, as we could possibly see that already beginning to happen. Jarrett having to go slightly defensive to maintain that P2 position, giving Tayson, and Tayson already having incredible pace with that fastest time of the race. This is a very, very, very interesting race. I cannot wait to see where everyone ends up in the end. What drama? Mechanical DNF, fights for the win, spins in turn 13. This has already been an incredible race, and we still have quite a bit longer to go. It looks like, yes, we did just have a position change for 3rd place. I'm not quite sure who is fighting right now. However, yes, it looks like Jarrett is still in 2nd place, so 3rd and 4th are going at it right now. As it looks like we have a new driver in 3rd place. That looks like Mateus over Roberto. Roberto losing 3rd place after going on the offensive on Jarrett slightly, losing that position and ultimately falling to 4th place. Now, that would have been a great time for Dylan to make up some more time. It looks like he still is, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. We'll see as this race progresses if Dylan is still able to truly catch up. It looks like Tayson's kind of in a league of his own, with some of the strongest pace that we've seen all night. Still, though, the rest of the podium and the top 5 for all that matter, keeping Tayson honest. Tayson cannot afford to make any mistakes at this stage of the race, of course. Hi.
Yo,
Hi.
switch to webcam.
Switch to webcam? Okay. Not quite sure what Cam has in mind, but we will see. Looks like he's headed inside trying to get an alternative camera view of the race. As that is again, that is our leader, Tayson, out in front. As everyone blasts past, it looks like Cam is all right. We're going to go back to his camera view. If we can get there. See. There we go. Cam's got it back. All good. Great work from him. As our drivers continue. Turn out these laps. Race, again, it's starting to get a little bit late into this race. Not quite sure, honestly, how much running we have left. However, these gaps still maintaining and being pretty steady now. Tayson extending his lead to around a second and a half. All of our top drivers setting very strong lap times. However, it looks like Dylan still now with a 5-second gap to lead, around a 3-second gap to third place. We will see what happens. As third place and fourth place are going side by side into turn 7, they're still side by side, losing time. However, it looks like third place Mateus is able to defend that very well from Roberto behind. Roberto slotting right back in beneath Tayson, or not Tayson, Mateus, and getting a great run now side by side into turn 10. That could be another position change, folks, for third place. And it looks like that is exactly what happened. Side by side, all the way down the longest straight of the track. Third place and fourth place swapping. And they have lost so much time to Dylan. Dylan is now right behind the fight for third place. The third place, even though the fight for the win, and second place for that matter, has escaped. Third, fourth, and fifth, they are now fighting amongst themselves for who can get the last podium position in this evening's final. However, it looks like the race has just ended. I did not catch the white flag. However, the checkered is out. The red flags are out. And it looks like that despite getting so close, Dylan was not able to make up that time. And our winner is Tayson. In second place, Jarrett. Let's read off the rest of our drivers in this final. Tayson, our winner. Jarrett in second place. Mateus in third. Roberto in fourth. Dylan in fifth place. That was a fantastic, fantastic final. Again, those timings could update as the time continues to go past. Excuse my pun. However, that was a fantastic race by everybody. I believe that you guys heard that. Apparently, Tayson is screaming so loudly inside of his helmet. Oh my gosh, I can hear him. Well, that was truly a fight to be, or a win to be proud of. Fantastic, fantastic effort by Tayson and all of our drivers by that matter. That was a fantastic win. So again, it looks like that our finishing order was Tayson in first place, Jarrett in second, Mateus in third, Roberto in fourth, and Dylan Donna in fifth place. Fantastic final. Thank you all so much for watching. It looks like that we're going to be able to try and go and talk to some of them. But that was an absolutely incredible race, as it looks like that we have a couple of the carts stranded out on track. Looked to have another couple of issues in that race. That was a very, very exciting race. So glad that we were able to get that all covered. What a fantastic, fantastic event. And again, this is something that you all can be a part of. Maybe not in the excuse me, in the Super League right away, but our Pro League runs every Friday and is open to the public to just come and join. Fantastic opportunity for whoever feels inclined to join it. And we are so happy to be able to put on the show for you guys. And of course, be able to host some fantastic racing. as the evening winds down. That looks to be the end of running. Go.
So much for tuning into this live stream tonight. It's an honor and a privilege to cover this race for you guys. We're hoping that we'll be back pretty soon. We'd like to make this a regular thing. We shall see. But yeah, we're going to check in with some of the drivers now, possibly do some driver interviews, kind of see how they felt throughout the race, how things went for them that we might not have caught on camera, and we're going to go from there. I can't hear Stuart right now, but Stuart, I trust that you're giving some top-tier commentary.
It is currently the Cam Show, and we will see if indeed we can try and talk to a couple of our drivers after that awesome race.
How's it going, boys? You want to do an interview?
I'm pretty tired. You guys.
So, David, how'd your race go?
Obviously not perfect because I didn't make an A final, but a lot of progress, a lot of learning the tire, and doing a lot better. So it's pretty cool.
So how do these new karts feel compared to the old karts last year?
The old karts last year.
Are these the pro karts? I apologize.
These are pro karts.
Okay, so these are still the old chassis. Thank you, sir. So these are still the old karts, just with more horsepower than the regular. Okay, so how does that feel compared to a regular kart?
The speed's very nice, but the tires aren't very nice, and the slip isn't as you don't detect it as well as the older cars. The slip in the older cars is a lot worse, and these cars the slip is very minor. So it's hard to really understand when you're losing time.
So you say it's like kind of slow?
Yes, very much so. I'm getting used to that. It's a big change.
How'd your night go? How'd your races go?
Better because my performances are getting better, but I'm still struggling with over-aggressive drivers around me and trying to fight through something that I should be fighting at in the moments that I am.
Okay, so what do you think leads you to those positions, and how do you think you could prevent that in the future?
Bad qualifying, skill issues, just doing qualifying better. I really messed up turn 9 in qualifying, and 13 I've been struggling all night. So that's how I got it.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, awesome. Let's see if we can talk to Taste for just a second.
Yeah.
This is our winner. Nice job. Nice job. You got second place, right? Third.
That's from the
Great
back.
job. That was from the back.
Yeah.
Dude, how was it out there? What did you
Great.
think? Yeah?
The car was iffy because the engine was a little slow, but it wasn't like too slow,
Sure.
So, I didn't have any hopes to do it. I was thinking of getting like maybe in the top 10, maybe top 5.
Uh-huh.
I was not expecting third.
Yeah.
And I did do a 31 Roberto, which I gave back. But on the final lap, he went to the inside, and I just let him go wide because I knew he was going to go wide. So I took the inside, and then we ended up right by each other, 0.03 seconds.
That was the gap? That is incredible. Yeah, I had timing up there, but I didn't see the gap. That is awesome.
103 on the line.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Great job. That was awesome. You got anything else for him or anything?
I think that's it. Great stuff, man. Thank
Yeah,
you.
really great job. Thank you.
You
Wow.
want Jared?
Sure. Yeah. Here, I'll follow you.
I saw him running around.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm going to pretend like I know what I'm doing as I go around this place. I think it works. Like, it was good. Hello.
There we go. Thoughts,
All right,
feelings,
not
anything?
too shabby. We'll take it.
Yeah?
So that one was rough. I don't know if you caught it on the live stream, but started third. Went through turn 1 fine, but turn 5 was good, and then turn 6, people just threw it in there, and I got pushed out by, I think it was Jarrett. Jarrett got up there. I was trying to follow, and my car just didn't have the rear grip, so I was trying to overslow my entrance so I can get on it earlier. And yeah, I was able to capitalize. Shout out to Brian Blum's chain. Thank you for that. Appreciate that one. But yeah, other than that, it was a pretty fun night. I got 1 heat win, which means based on where I finished in the final and my heat victory, those points actually make me finish 3rd on the podium tonight. So
Really?
we podiumed, even though we finished 5th. So not too shabby.
Okay.
Not too bad. We'll
Nice
take it.
work.
We'll take it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm sure the quality was a little rough at first, but this is our first run. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and we can do it again.
Yes.
What was your craziest moment of the night out of everything?
Where's Jarrett? Jarrett. Where's Jarrett? Or Brian Leishman. Brian, come here. Come here. He asked me what was my wildest moment of the night.
I'm gonna put it on YouTube.
We're gonna.
This is live.
So, yeah, I'll put the YouTube now. But so I was behind Dylan. Dylan's all over the place, and then he shoots to the left on 4, like before 5, and just starts jumping all over the place. Like touching off the track. He's like almost gonna roll over.
So Jared and I go 3 wide through turn 3, and I try to give him room, but I guess my part just. I gave him too much room, and I went on the outside, and I went soaring over the grass. I probably got 3 feet of air.
You were
Dude, I went safari, bro. I mean, it was crazy. I dropped down 6.
I don't know where you started.
I think I started 3rd.
Yeah.
And so I think I dropped down to like 8th, and then was able to work my way up. Yes. I got you again. I think in a 10.
Yeah.
I got a good run on you.
You pretty much stayed in that spot.
Yes, I was trying to catch him, man. Those guys were battling in front. I was trying to catch him, but I ran out of race. That's what happens. That's racing.
Yep.
Brian, why don't you get me?
Thoughts, feelings, how'd it go?
It's fun.
Yeah.
I keep getting great carts at the beginning, and then my luck is worse in the end. But my chain didn't break, so that's good. But I'm happy to be like racing with the people who are in the top 20 of the league anyway.
Yeah.
Especially with my ridiculous 60-pound weight balance I have on everybody else. Still getting into the A finals, so whatever.
No, great work. So where'd you end up? How did it go?
No, today I finished 7th. This
Nice.
is the best place I've finished so far in the pro league.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like high B final, chain broke second race, so I was 10th. But I'll take that because it's still better than my previous race. And then I got this one, which was 7th. So
Nice
as long as
job.
I can stay consistent, because the race, this league is so much closer than the previous leagues.
Yeah.
Because everybody is so much better than the previous leagues. So when somebody makes a mistake, they end up being in the B final where they might have been like first in the previous leagues.
Right.
So your ability to move positions is significantly better this season than before, just because of the variance it is.
Right.
If you make small mistakes, you're going to kick them back. So then you have a little more room to move up too, because everyone's going to make mistakes at some point. So that's interesting.
Right.
You're not just like hanging out in the top 3 or 4 every single race. Like sometimes you're 17th, sometimes you're 2nd, sometimes
Right.
you're 3rd, whatever. And the first lap quali, fantastic.
That was amazing.
I love the first lap quali.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I do so far. I was 3rd, then 2nd, then 3rd.
Yeah.
So that's
Great
as long
job.
as I keep taking as long as I keep doing those well, then hopefully they'll keep saving my days.
Yeah. Well, really, amazing job. Amazing job. Yeah.
You gotta get
Wow.
back out there. I miss you driving out there.
Oh, dude. No, these things look like a lot of fun. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think the podium's soon.
Yeah, we're gonna do it in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
It's been awesome. I also like that they're taking the fast cars and the slow cars out each session.
Yeah.
So by the end of when you get to the A final, the carts are really even. You saw
Okay.
up there, almost everybody was within like a couple of tenths.
Yes.
It was like 11 to like 11.5. It was almost the whole field.
Mhm.
So it's awesome.
Yeah. Wow, that is awesome. My gosh, what a cool event.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you again. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let's go ahead and make sure everything's okay with the stream, and then I guess it's podium time. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right.
Looks like it's doing good.
Yeah. How cool. Okay, sweet.
Oh, sorry.
Boom. Oh, wow. It's a little bit dark.
It's a bit dark.
Yeah. You know what I can do? Hang on, check this out. It's pretty sweet, I think.
Just flip a light switch?
Yes, we can. Check this out.
Okay. I was gonna say probably not until after the podium.
Yeah.
Do you want to have one of us doing commentary on the laptop and one of us like crouched on the podium.
Yeah, we could be crouched on the podium. You know what we could actually do? Oh my gosh, dude, my phone's about to die.
Yeah, it's really low.
It's so low.
We
Okay.
can switch to mine real quick if that works.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do. Or it's actually about to happen. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Sure.
Yeah. YOLO, right? Cam, I'm gonna go out there. Okay.
Top three tonight on the track. Third place was Mr. Mateus. Let me get Mr. Mateus. Runner-up, second place on the track was Mr. Jarrett. Mr. Jarrett.
He's at live strong.
Well, he's going to miss his money. I'll keep that. And first place, today's winner, first time ever as well, Mr. Tazen. Woo! Tazen! Unfortunately, Tazen, you're too young to drink, so I'll take
No, give my alcohol.
I can't give you alcohol. Americans you gave him alcohol. Yeah, but because he looks 30, but he's not. Hey, Dib's on second place money. No, he's not here. We don't get it.
I'll take it. I want my alcohol.
Awesome. Yeah.
Unfortunately, you don't get loads of cash because you didn't come second on points. That's weird. Well done, chaps. One final round of applause. First and last time for Jason.
I've always wanted to do this.
Hey, take it, don't give it back. Take it, don't give it back.
That's one way to waste your money.
I don't care.
I was playing mechanic. Doing my best. Hey, brother, don't get it.
Here we go. Better hurry up.
Way better.
Run, Brian, run. Thanks very much, guys. See you next week. Go home. I appreciate the clap.
Wow. Well, I believe that's it for us. Any closing message you want to give? This is live. We're good.
See you later, guys.
Awesome. Perfect.
See you next week.
Darn right. Yeah.
Let's set it up right here or something.
Okay.
Just so we can both be on.
Okay.
Can you flip the camera?
Yes, I did.
I just got shocked by the podium, dude. All right. Thank you so much for tuning into the Orlando Kart Center live stream for the Super League tonight. I'm Cam from Panthera Collective. This is Stuart. So it is an honor and privilege, as always, to work with Orlando Kart Center. They're incredibly generous working with us and allowing us to be a part of their family and kind of tie in with their team for a night. So we will be covering this live stream tomorrow night. So if you're interested in watching the Friday night race, tune into this same live stream tomorrow at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time.
Yep.
All right.
The upcoming link is already posted on the YouTube channel, so you'll see it already upcoming. You can see where it is, everything like that. It'll just be on that link. So it'll be just like tonight with that setup. So yeah, we're good. Thank you guys so much. We'll catch you around, I guess. Bye. Thank you. Or actually, I gotta end the stream over there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, little bonus coverage here. All right, thank you again, everyone. We shall catch you later, which will actually just be like until tomorrow. Okay, sweet.